What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, is the objection game round 5. And guys, y'all have already seen the last 4 objection game trainings that we've done with our team where we overcome objections. I try to hit these guys with some of the most foul objections that we've ever received in this line of business, which is wholesaling real estate. Primarily, if you're watching this, you're wholesaling. If you're a real estate investor, this applies to you as well. Okay, guys? So with that being said, if you get value from this video, all I ask is that you like and you share, you subscribe, all that good shit. Pay the fucking fee, all right? So let's get this thing going after the intro. Objection game, round 5.
Gave him something slight, little wisdom for the time. Told the bottom I'll get buys. I'll tell the top that you said hi. Sorry, miss your call, I've been living too much life. Always somewhere high, always somewhere in the sky, always fine, yeah.
You see the leaves fall off, you thought the family tree would die, but these roots run deep below ground zero.
Let's get it all!
So normally when we do these things with the team, I carry on an objection chain over and over again. This time is going to be a little bit different. This is speedball objections, meaning that I'm going to hit one person with one thing and they have to give me a legitimate objection. They cannot follow up with the objection giving me an objectional question. Let me give you an example. I will agree to sell at this price if you do no option, period. That is an objection, right? I'll only sign a contract with you if you will do no option. Don't say, why do you need me to not do an option? That's not objecting the objection. You're just buying yourself time, okay? So this time, you're gonna have to answer that legitimately. Let me give you an example. Well, look, I'm okay with going no option, period, but I'm actually gonna have to redo my numbers to make sure that I absolutely positively do not need one. So I'll tell you what, before we enter into this agreement, I'll go ahead and I'll do more due diligence on the property before I fully commit. Because it seems like if I were to lock into this agreement with you, I'm not gonna have time to inspect the house. So I'll just do the inspection now and then get back to you. How does that sound? Then you end it with a question, okay? So those are the types of objections that we're wanting. No objection with a question. This is how it's gonna roll, okay guys? So with that being said, are you ready? Are you ready?
Right.
Mark, put the let's get it on guy, okay? All right, now moving on, let's go. All right guys, let's do it. Why is your price so much lower than everyone else's offer? Roland.
Well, I mean, my price is just what I'm willing to pay for the property. It's what I'm comfortable with at the moment. Buying your property at. That being said, I mean, that's just where I'm at right now. It's something I know I can perform on. You know what I mean?
Well, look, Charles, I'll sell my home when the value goes up.
I respect that decision. You're probably going to be waiting a couple of years for you to get it where you want. How about we go ahead and run some numbers and see what we can make happen right now?
Jose, I want to find another house to buy before I sell the house that I'm living in.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. Were you trying to look to see if you were trying to downgrade or upgrade at all?
Doesn't work. Nope. You went 2 in a question. It is a good one. You did overcome it, but you go too far into questioning the objection.
Gotcha.
You had to have okay, so if I say, what was the question again? I want to find another house to buy before I sell the house I'm living in.
Yes.
I would have been like, look, I don't want to push you to sell that property, okay? And as a matter of fact, one of the things that we do at our company is we help homeowners find properties. So I can actually guarantee you that before we even decide to get into an agreement, I am willing to help you find another place before we sign a contract. That should be the actual response. You went straight into question. It's all good. No, man, you're good, you're good. All right, guys. Jose, man, has been doing very well. For you guys that are watching, give him a round of applause in the comment section. He just closed his first deal. So let's get it, man. Everybody in here, let's go. All right. Well, look, Roland, I'm just going to list my house for sell by owner on Zillow.
I mean, you can list it if you'd like. I mean, I wouldn't object to that. You're still going to run into people like me. I guess people that want to buy properties cash as is. I can run some numbers, see what I can do for you. My numbers are usually based off the condition of the property. If I could just go do a walkthrough the property, maybe I can come up on my offer, but normally if I put something in writing, that's just what I'm willing to pay for the property.
Charles, I want to wait until after the holidays to sell my house.
I totally understand that you don't want to have a lot of stress going on during the holidays. You know, you want to spend time with your family rather than spend time moving. But I feel like if you sell the house before the holidays, maybe you can make this holiday season a little bit more special for the family. How's that sound?
Jose, we have a house. Well, we have a friend who's also an investor. He says he does exactly what you do. And he wants to make us an offer on the house too. Is there a reason why I should go with you over going with my friend?
I mean, that's perfectly fine. You can always take offers from other people. You can always hear what price range they're willing to go to. But by any chance, what's wrong with my offer?
That is a good one. Joey, we have a friend. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Joey, we signed a contract with someone else already.
Okay, maybe walk me through how much y'all signed for, if you don't mind telling me, and we can see what we can do from here.
Okay. That doesn't necessarily meet the rules. It's kind of there, but we're almost there. So what we're doing right now is we're giving legitimate objections and not questioning the objection. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw out a whole process on what it is to object the objection. Joey just walked in for you guys that are watching. All of this stuff, we planned none of it. My boy was on the shitter when this was going down. Okay, and that's the reality of it, is we're a professional office here, okay? And with this being said, when we're dealing with someone who says that, right? Like, what was the question again, Joey?
They're already on a contract.
They're already on contract with someone? This is the type of response that I'm trying to pull from the team, just so we're all on the same page. Look, I get it. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. Well, first off, I don't want to even ask you how much they're paying or if I'm offering more. All I ask is that in the event that they do not close, I would love the opportunity to buy your property. How about this? Can you give me your email address? I'll forward this contract over to you. In the event that they do not close, I want to be the first person that you call. Can we go ahead and make this happen? Now I'm pushing them in that direction. But I threw out the explanation before questioning what they were saying.
Yeah.
Always try to lube up the entry. You know what I'm saying? You want to... The entry, okay? That's how it's gonna happen. For all of my people that just saw that on YouTube, I'm so sorry that you had to see it like that. But it's the only way that I can describe it so that you guys can understand it. All right? Let's get it on again! And put that in there, Mark. All right. With this being said, let's go ahead and run to the next one. There's gonna be no continuations of these objections. They're gonna be one after another. Create the scenario in your mind. All right? You got less than 3 seconds to respond because this is speedballing them. I don't think I can afford the moving costs, Roland.
That's okay. We incur that a lot. One thing our company does provide is we do provide a moving service. So we'll pay for movers to move your belongings to a storage or to the property that you're moving to, whichever works for you. But we're more than willing to work with you.
I don't know anyone who wants to sell a house right now, and the person that you're calling about is my neighbor. You got the wrong number, Charles.
I'm so sorry about that. Sometimes we get our data mixed up. It happens all the time. I hate to bother you. Do you, by chance, have your neighbor's information, or do you know anything about the property that might be able to help me out?
I would like to sell, but I don't think I can this year. There's no homes around here that I can move to, Jose.
I mean, that's perfectly... I understand that there's no homes that you can move to near your specific area. By any chance, were you looking to move closer to the same spot that you're at, or further out?
Well, look, Joey, I just made a bunch of repairs to the house. I honestly don't feel that your offer makes sense to me.
Okay, I totally understand. Typically I do like to buy properties that need a little bit more repairs, but if you'd like to hear out my offer, I'd love to make you one still.
Perfect. That is so straightforward. That was solid. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a hard one, dude. I mean, what do you say with that? There's so many ways, just to go over that, there's so many ways to address that. Because if they're already making the rehab to the house, and one of the things that Joey clarified is that we're looking for houses that need some work. Oh man, look, you repaired your house? Man, that sucks. Because I actually mainly service people who don't do that. So it seems that you're ahead of the game on that aspect. And I could probably give you money for this house, but I don't think that it would make sense. Yeah. But tell me this, what if I were to give you X amount of money? Was that sound good? And if not, man, maybe we can at least stay in contact in the event that you may have a house that does need some work in the future that I can buy from you. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you're creating it. I want you guys to think about the objections, and overcoming them is one thing. but you got to be able to increase what you're saying so that you're adding more substance to what it is that you're talking about.
Okay.
We do these objections all the time, and the thing about them, and I've watched all 4 videos all the way through. I know you guys may have seen them because some of y'all are in them. They're just one objection after another, right? You have to be able to actually articulate the conversation. I am just a guy that you're playing an objection game with. It's different when you're actually talking to somebody real. I want these conversations that we're doing right now, we're gonna do one more round like this, to be as real as possible. So speak and overcome the objection as if you were talking to an actual human, not me. Okay, guys? So, I mean, not saying that I'm not human. Well, look, Roland, the person that you're calling for was my mom, and she died last week. Honestly, we don't know what we're gonna do with the house.
Oh, man, it's a sensitive time. My condolences to you, your family, to your mother. You know, I've had a couple of losses in my time, particularly not to me, but to my family members. So I could definitely relate to you. That being said, if you guys really don't know what you wanted to do with the property right away, what I would like to do is at least leave you with an offer of what I'd be willing to pay for the property. And if it's something you do want to move forward with, you know, we can get it in writing, maybe not now, but at a later date. You know, I don't want to intrude too fast, or, you know, I don't want to speed. I'm not in a rush to buy property. You know, I mean, there's plenty of properties out there, but I would love to put money in your pocket and do business with you first. So give me a call back. I can send you out a contract if not, and maybe we can work something out from there.
That was beautiful. That was so solid. That's a very sensitive topic too, man. Like super sensitive. I always start off with like, and this is another thing that I like. I mean, again, guys, death happens to everybody. That's the sad reality of it, is that we own nothing in this life, right? We are literally just in this moment, in this time. So whenever this happens, I always try to lead so much with service, like exactly what Roland said, where he offered his condolences. I would even follow through with, look, give me the address to where you're at. Can I at least send flowers? Like, I'm so sorry to hear about this. As a matter of fact, this is probably the worst time. But just so you know, man, I want to help with this situation. I deal with families that go through this all the time. And I just want to let you know that you and your family have options, and I'm a resource. See that? That is like the most passive way that you can do it without overly intruding, because you're being sensitive to the topic at hand. You see what I'm saying?
That's good. That's good.
Okay. But that was still flawless. The way Roland did it was perfect. That's the way I would have done it too. They're both just 2 different ways to go about delivering it. All right. Look, there's houses in my area that are selling for a lot, but my house needs a lot of work, Charles, and I'm just too old to take care of it. Most of my family and siblings have all have their own families, their own places to go. Even if I sold you this house, I wouldn't even be sure where I would go.
Well, as a matter of fact, one thing that we do provide is relocating services. So maybe you might be looking to get into maybe an assisted living facility, not a nursing facility, but, you know, somewhere where you can, you know, manage your property a little bit better. We can help you with that, and we can definitely get you, you know, cash so that we can make this transition as easy as possible for you, despite what's going on in your market right now.
Love that. That was perfect. That was perfect. Let's go into the next one. Jose, there are others that came by to see my house aside from you. I've been talking to a whole bunch of people, and to be honest, man, no one's really made me feel comfortable. And I mean, I think you're a nice guy. I'm honestly just waiting for somebody to send me something in writing, but I just don't know if this is legit. I mean, what separates you from all of these other people that have came by to see my house?
I mean, for one thing, we do have a local title company that we work with. They can actually show you all the deals that we have facilitated with them. We have a lot of customer reviews on our website. And also, you know what? Let me get your email. Maybe I can give you something in writing. We can read over it together, and I can show you what we do.
That's perfect.
That was really fun.
That was really good. Jose, my God, that was probably one of your best ones, dude.
I'm shooting bricks.
One of the things that so let me show you how you approach that, okay? Yeah. Well, look, ma'am, I'm not here to prove myself to you or to any of those other guys that are seeing your house. I want your business, but I'm not gonna fight for your business, okay? I'm not a salesman. I help people. That's what I fucking do. So look, I want to go ahead and help you vet these other people that you're talking to, and I'll go ahead and let you decide if this is something that you want to move forward with me. but I can't make the decision for you. I can tell you that we've helped a lot of families before, and I can tell you that there are a bunch of people to testify to this fact, including our title company. But at the end of the day, it is your decision. But let me at least help you weed out the ones that are real and the ones that are not. This is my buyer questionnaire form. Let me go ahead and hand this to you. Ask any of the other people that you're talking to about any of these questions that are on this form right here. If they stumble over, clench their butt cheeks, and shit themselves, you do not have a legitimate buyer, okay? And so all I want to do is show you how legit we are. But I can't help you if you won't let me, okay? So just give me your email and I'll go ahead and forward this over to you. Please let me know as soon as you can. That is how I would have taken it. And for you guys that don't know, this is our questions that you should ask your home buyer. I know you can guys can see just a little bit of it, but that's there to help our client vet the competition. We reverse engineer the process when we do this. We allow for them to make the decision. I'm not here to prove myself against any of these other fucking people that are in this business. We're going to do it, and we're going to allow for that person to make the decision, because people make decisions, especially with their home, because home is where the what is. Home is where the what? Home is where the what is. Home is where the... Home is where the what is. Home is where the heart is, exactly. How did y'all fucking not know that?
I knew, but it just didn't sound right.
Home is where the what is. Home is where the what is. Whatever. I tried.
I knew it.
Anyways, guys. Oh. Dang it. Never mind. Thought that was an actual call.
I was like, no.
My car warranty.
Oh, goddamn. Well, look, Joey, honestly, man, we have a decent payment on this house. We owe a little bit more on the property than you're willing to offer, man. And if we can't walk away with something, I mean, I don't know if we can make this work, but I get it. You guys do cash offers. We just think we still bought this house not that long ago, so we still have a debt attached to it, man. I mean, what can be done, though? Because we really don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, of course. We do provide other options aside from the cash offer, where we could take over your mortgage for you. We would make your payments for you, and then sometime throughout the next 5 years, we would pay you out the rest of the money in full that we were paying you off with.
Can you tell me what the benefits of doing this are?
Well, you would get more out of it than our cash offer. We would take over all of the business for your property, and we would have a lot of risk on our end. So if anything were to happen, you could foreclose the property on us.
That's actually not bad. That was pretty decent. That was decent. That's a tough one. That was a subject 2 one.
Yeah.
I know we haven't done a lot of subject 2 training either, but the fact that Joey pivoted off of it anyway, and even though he may have not have been the full-blown expert on it, I always tell the guys, if it gets to a point where you're like, oh shit, I definitely don't know how to answer this, you can say the hand off, exactly, right? What do people do when there's like 8 seconds on the clock, there's 90 yards to go, they throw a pass, and they know that they have 40 yards left of running down the field and the entire team's behind you? It's called the lateral pass, right? What is that called? Throw it right behind you. And so that's what we do, man. If you're about to get sacked, throw it right behind you and have somebody else that's more professional, not more professional, but more knowledgeable, take it home. Because that's one of the things that you don't want to do is fumble or lose when you got 8 seconds left on the clock. For all my football fans, I hope y'all saw us bury those Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! I'm kidding, guys. I'm just really into football. Anyways, guys, this was the objection game. You guys make sure y'all write notes down, play this game with yourself, and have fun with it, man. I'm telling you, we do these videos for a reason. If you get value from all of this, all I ask is that you like and subscribe and share. This is our first time doing it with a single shot, so shout out to my buddy Ernie. If you guys are trying to book someone in San Antonio or even national to go out and film your events, I'll drop a link from my buddy Ernie's business in the comment section below. I'll see y'all in the next video.
I want the check. Check.